Mowini, welcome. My name is Chillmonger, Monger of Chill. This doesn't sit right with me. Emergency live stream for this trailer. Maybe we should begin by just playing it. I'll go all the way here and play what I heard Mbaku say towards the end.
Nemo's coming.
He has superhuman strength.
We should find the fishman and kill him.
Okay. And
Wakanda will fall.
Wakanda forever. Riri.
The Black Panther lives!
I'm sorry, what was that?
Black Panther.
I'm sorry, the Black Panther lives? I'm sorry, were we not advertising? Say it again.
The Black Panther lives!
And we see someone in the Black Panther suit. Dislike. Do you know that not once during the promotion of this film did Marvel actually say who the Black Panther was? You see three: Lupita, Denai, Letitia. What was that? Do you hear that background noise? I hope not. Let me dim it down. I hope that's better. Not once did they act it's live. I'm sorry, but not once did they say who the Black Panther was. They left it in shroud of mist, and then you get the murals of Chadwick Boseman's face, aka it was T'Challa's face, and he's dead and he's gone, and we get these scenes about how he's dead, and all of a sudden today, I get the Black Panther lives. What kind of false advertisement is that? What sit in this mistake that you made? You're going to you're not recasting T'Challa. Don't reap the benefits of a movie that alludes to T'Challa is going to be inside of here. That's cheap. That's poor. I want to see. I want to see what I see when I go on movie websites and I see how many seats are actually taken, and it's not every single seat in the auditorium. Sub Steezel, sub Chill. I want to see the ramifications of this, of a movie, of a sequel for a movie called Black Panther that's missing the main character from the first film. I want them to see how this movie makes $34 and live in it and get the ramifications of their poor decision. The Black Panther lives alludes to the reappearance of the Black Panther. The Black Panther lives, dude said. Dude said the Black Panther lives. Huh? It sounds like you're talking about T'Challa. People have seen the movie and gone to the red carpet premiere, and they know leaks, and they know that this movie does not have the Black Panther. They have a Black Panther, but not the one that was created in 1966 and has been prominent in 207 Marvel comic books called Black Panther. And when I say 207 Marvel comic books called the Black Panther, I'm talking about the comic book I just reviewed earlier. What's up, K-Dot? I'm talking about this thing here. If we zoom all the way in, I hope it zooms and settles. You can see it's issue number 11. Maybe I need two hands. It's issue number 11, but legacy issue number... the glare. It's going to say 207. Bro, it's live. If this was a recorded video, I would have just showed a still image. Why are you not freezing? I could not be a surgeon, see? Yo, why is this taking so long? Just freeze on that. 11, but issue 200 and... it's that part there. Issue 208, actually, I should have said. That's how many times we've seen T'Challa as the Black Panther. He's the Black Panther. He's not a Black Panther. What's up, Mason? Can't read. Haha. What are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do? Sit in this error, this mistake that you decided not to recast T'Challa and how it'll cost you. I want you to sit and sleep in this. I want you to realize, like Nate Moore, Ryan Coogler, Kevin Feige, the guy who edited this trailer. I have bone to pick with the guy who edited this trailer and every other trailer about we gonna be all right. That's Kendrick Lamar was not talking about the absence of the greatest black superhero that's ever is the most influential, the highest profile dark-skinned character in the history of film. He wasn't talking about how we'll be all right missing him. That does not need to happen. Plant Poppy. He says, yo, peace to everyone. Have you seen the new Black Panther Happy Meals? No, I haven't seen the Happy Meals. Are they missing meats? Diesel says their market, the mantle of Black Panther as a living entity within the franchise. It's not a mantle. It is a mantle that gets passed from a generation to another generation. So there was a Black Panther running the streets of Wakanda when Steve Rogers was in World War II. His name's Azuri. They actually met each other. It's a mantle, during that era. The era that exists now in Marvel present, so the comic book continuity where cover that covers Daredevil, the continuity that covers Fantastic Four, when Iron Fist, which is also a Mantle, when it's Danny Rand messing around, when it's Iron Man who goes into the cave of box of scraps, builds a suit. That era of Kamala Khan inhaling Terrigen mist, of like the existence of all those characters, is also the era which T'Challa is the Black Panther. It's only a mantle for eras, for time passages. Like during this period, it is the Black Panther's period, and it is T'Challa as the Black Panther. Shuri was a Panther, definitely, for a short. Not my Panther, bro. She was not Bast's Panther. Before it was Bast. Before it was like a regular. It was a male god. Before that, it was someone who rejected Shuri. Shuri is the Black Panther during these comics. Look, she's the queen. She's running the show. But if I go and show you in between these pages, you'll see T'Challa is definitely present during her tenure as the Black Panther, while she is over here in a suit fighting and seeing, yo, what's Namor up to. If I turn just a couple pages later, you'll see that, oh my god, it's featuring T'Challa, and T'Challa's talking to Enneka. That's that guy there. That guy's talking to Enneka, who's been casted in this movie. T'Challa is relevant during her period as a Black Panther. He's there, and they are concocting a plan together. For 6 issues of the comic book series called Black Panther, they co-star it together. His absence is not warranted for her to be ascended to the mantle of Black Panther, in which she doesn't even get approved by the Panther deity to become the Black Panther. Instead, she kind of survives because the Panther lets her. She gets to defeat one villain, and then when T'Challa is back to the living with Storm, then Shuri gets to be the Black Panther. They're like, well, if you survived, and that's obviously it's because the deity is wise. They want you to be the Panther. She didn't get no Panther powers, or well, she ate the herb. Did she get powers? I'm pretty sure she got the powers. If you want Shuri to be her best friend, her best self, after 2015, the character dies. The character is resurrected because T'Challa will bend space and time to go and find her. She has her own powers. She has her own abilities where she can turn into stone. She's a griot, so she's got the whole entire history of Wakanda in her head. She is a meaningful historic character. She can turn herself into birds and fly here and there. Like this character has her own power set and her uniqueness and identity, and she's not the secondary anybody. She's not the secondary Black Panther. Well, she is. She's not only the secondary Black Panther. She literally has her own abilities. I think it's called Dajalia. Dajalia is the plane that they go to. She has her own identity. Let's get her to be the best version of Shuri, and that is the one that happens during Ta-Nehisi Coates' Black Panther. That's what you want best for this character. Shuri as the Black Panther should not come at the expense of T'Challa. And if you do a movie that is Shuri in the place of Black Panther, don't dance away from it during this trailer where M'Baku says,
The Black Panther lives!
and then you cut to this Black Panther suit. I don't see no one without a face. Wow, sorry, with a faceless. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't see just the suit and then somebody's face within the suit so that I know that it's actually Shuri in the suit. You're saying the Black Panther lives, as if T'Challa is going to return. Look how Basco's scenario is so excited because he probably just jumped into the stream thinking Black Panther lives. Nah, it's a head fake. People have saw the movie, bro. They've seen it. I've read plot leaks, numerous ones, Reddit leaks. I know what happens in this movie. The Black Panther does not come back. The Black Panther. There's a Black Panther. But that scene, showing that scene to try to trick people into thinking, oh, Chadwick Boseman died during all the promotion. It was always dead. The Black Panther must live. I gotta come see this movie. Nah, theaters, they're not booming. The ticket sales are not flying off the shelf. They're definitely not sold out everywhere. I'll give it that. Will it be a profitable movie? Of course, and it should be a profitable movie because it's a Marvel movie, because of the momentum that the first one has created. It's still called Black Panther. But will it make $900 million like Doctor Strange did? Bro, I don't know. We actually should decide right now. What is a failure? What is considered fail? It made 1.345 billion the first time around, right? $1.3 billion. Half of $1.3 billion, quick maths, is 650. No, it's not. It's 670 million roughly. That's about half. If this movie makes 670 million, I will be able to come on the internet and say the movie made half. It made half, and it's a failure, and that's what I'm gonna say, and that's what I'll consider it because half is considered a failure. In no way or shape or form can we say that it's a success. Let's go. It's not my Panther. We got What's Up Chillmonger, aka Truth Monger, aka Keep It Real Monger, aka Recast T'Challa Monger, aka Everything Monger. They're acting like the Panther suit is sentient, like Mjolnir in the comics. Are they? If this movie is successful, we're never getting T'Challa back. I also believe that the financial success or the more money this movie makes, the less likely a recast will be done. Get a variant in here. Get a variant. I can accept it. Look, this comic book here takes place in Earth 616. It's the prime continuity of comics. When we see the thing that Stan Lee and Jack Kirby created, to finally that vacuum stopped, to this character here, it's the same guy. It's T'Challa. He's the prime 616. The MCU is a variant of the source material. So, in a roundabout way, I am comfortable with a variant T'Challa coming from another universe. Oh, you guys are missing a T'Challa? Don't worry, I could be the T'Challa here. Yeah, well, we don't trust you exactly as king, but you can still be T'Challa. I'll take it, compromise wise. Let me know how you feel about that. I really want to hear the pros and cons to this, and then we can have a full discussion about it in the comment section to everyone who watches this. And if I expect people to watch it, I should keep this stream as short as possible. Thanks to the 13 people who showed up here in the live stream. But let's go another maybe 10. Okay. Let's not go over 20 minutes. So get in your live chat comments. But like, how do we feel about variants? Because I can accept a variant for exactly what I said. Everything's a variant. The MCU itself is a variant adaptation of the books here. So a T'Challa variant, they shouldn't have ever killed the real T'Challa of the MCU. But if they get another the 838 T'Challa, yo, you just killed my whole Illuminati. I gotta talk to Strange. I gotta talk to Wanda. If you get the 838 T'Challa, cool. Give me him. Make a universe up that I never heard of. Let's get that guy too. In Secret Wars, opportunity to get a T'Challa, but not no T'Child. I don't want a bastard son for this guy and tell me that it's T'Challa. That's not T'Challa. It's the having the name T'Challa, if that's what they call him, is not. It's not enough for me. What I want is actual T'Challa, the son of T'Chaka. If he has to come from another universe, fine. But if he's the brother of Shuri, king of Wakanda, everything that makes T'Challa T'Challa, I don't want like a game of, well, yeah, it's from his loins. It's his DNA, so that makes him T'Challa. He's more T'Challa than anyone else, actually. I don't want that. Give me a real T'Challa, who's intelligent, who is a king, as well as the other. I don't want to leave something out, but I should keep naming these things that make T'Challa T'Challa. His relationship with his parents, his boldness, his characteristics, bro, his interest in Storm, Aurora Monroe, everything that makes T'Challa T'Challa. Give me that from another universe. However they introduce this new T'Challa, I'll be forgiving. I won't have strong. I won't, because again, we have to forgive, or we have to understand the emotional position that caused this decision. As much as I disagree with it, they do mentally think that they were doing the correct thing, or so they say they do. I think that their position to not recast is in line with a white supremacist who wants this character not to be on the level of of a Batman or of Spider-Man. I think that this is a terrible decision, but they just couldn't get over the emotional hump of, well, our friend died, and it would be weird if we had this guy. Well, it was weird on set, wasn't it? It was completely awkward. I believe the first day they had to go to the actual site where Chadwick Boseman was buried, they actually um went through something. Let me tell you, a recast, a new actor on set that day would not have filled that hole that Chadwick made. Like the emotion and you had, whether or not there's somebody playing T'Challa or not, that doesn't go away. These are adults who couldn't deal with the ramifications or refused to accept the follow-up of a death or the consequence of a death in real life, and kind of had their head in the sand. Terrible decision. The greatest black superhero is missing. And it's nobody did that but you, the company. Ryan, who wrote the script, and Joe Robert Cole, and Kevin Jeffrey Feige. Louis Despacito, you can get some of the blame too. I don't think Louis is to blame. I don't think I should have done that one. We're all good, Louis. Me, you, Victoria Alonso, Nate Moore. Nate Moore is just Nate Moore, bro. Nate Moore just be saying Nate Moore things. I'm not mad at Nate Moore. Maybe I was, but now I'm like, nah, I can sympathize with Nate Moore, bro. So it will not hit 1 billion. Marvel would never admit it was a failure anyway, but they don't need to admit it. Box Office Mojo speaks for itself. Black Adam is a failure level event. Black Adam, I just saw was at 254 million. China could double that. And then all of a sudden, this is a $500 million movie, and you're like, this is good. Standard manipulative marketing. Never fold. I never yielded. Bro, the Black Panther lives was actually a quote that M'Baku says in this trailer when I know that this does not happen. The T'Challa does not return in this movie.
The Black Panther lives!
And then they cut to a Black Panther. So are we to believe that this is T'Challa? No, we know it's Shuri. They just never admitted that it was actually Shuri in any sort of promotion. They keep their mouths shut about it.
Black Panther, Wakanda forever.
Rated PG-13. Not for it, bruh. I will not have it. Desmond says, I think the Georgia, Good Morning America, not really concerned about recasting right now. Just going through my social media. The general audience. Thank you. General audience not concerned about recasting right now. Going through my social media, people are hype and not talking about recasting now. That's my social media friends and followers, though. Thank you, because yes, you're in a not echo chamber, but you're in your own niche, right? That doesn't speak for everything. When I go to the ticket website and I go to because I live in Toronto, Yonge and Dundas Cineplex, the IMAX at 7 p.m. tickets are well sold. Not those 3 front row seats that are hard with your neck cranked up. Those aren't sold out, but that 7 o'clock is doing well. Every other is not doing well. It is not. People are not pre-ordering their tickets now. The day of, they can all show up, and this could be a hit movie for sure. But it's just not Avengers Endgame. Avengers Endgame was you couldn't find a seat, bro. Avengers Endgame. Not everything is going to be Avengers Endgame, but that was a 300, I think, opening weekend. It was crazy. 200. Infinity War was like 250. I forget Endgame. Steezel says, I think they're going to pull a Jonathan Kent and age to Junior. to Junior up in the near future. Probably. Like they can do that in Secret Wars. MCU fan doesn't care about recasting. The average general audience has no idea about this dude's videos, your opinions, Steezel. Like all of us are so niche. The marketing of this movie is what showing up at basketball games, all that to the general audience is what's meaningful. Jimmy Fallon interviews, that's meaningful. That's affecting the general audience, that the casual guy. We're always going to be in a minority, and there's nothing wrong with that. Got to keep it pushing. Some unsuspected fans will definitely change their minds after seeing this film. Bro, by that time, it's too late. The ticket will be sold, and I'll have to rely, or all of us will have to rely on the word of mouth and enough people say this movie's bad, so they're not going to do a sequel, which has happened. I think it's happened before in the past for other movies, of course. Oh, that was terrible. Don't do another one, and they don't. My opinion, the MCU introduced Namor as an attempt to distract. I believe he was supposed to be in the first film, and he was always in plans. Anyways, as an attempt to distract, as if to say, the Black Panther is gone, but look at this newly introduced character. I would disagree with your theory, Strange Marvel theories, just because I heard that they were... you agree with it, Steezel. Maybe you agree with me. I don't know if you agree with the comment above or with me, but I don't think that Namor is like a distraction. Trinity, you were just live streaming. Trinity, I mentioned you in my song, in my intro for my new Saturday stream. Let's see. Final thoughts? The Namor thing, or the allure that they're doing female representation, which is an underserved community and definitely needed. And I say, then give Monica Rambeau a movie. If you care about Black women that much, don't waste it on don't waste it. Don't spend it on the secondary character of a franchise. Shuri is secondary in the Black Panther franchise. Make Monica Rambeau, who is a primary character, the primary. Give her a movie. She has a lot of comic lore to adapt, more than Shuri. That's if you care about Black women. You don't care about Black women. You want to score points. You want to tick boxes on your diversity attendance. And changing the name of the movie Captain Marvel 2 to The Marvels does not make me feel, or does not make me forget, that this is movie number 2 on Brie Larson's contract for major, not cameos appearances, but leading appearances. It's movie number 2. Namor was teased. At the same time, T'Challa was in Iron Man 2. Oh yeah, the map. Oh, all that trash talk you've been talking. I can't wait to hear it. Facts on Monica. Yes, Diesel. Monica Rambeau's comic book comes out in December. We'll be covering that here on this show, on this channel. It's Chillmonger. Appreciate everyone for joining me at this time. It is 20 minutes. Let's keep it at 20. Bye.